Hello, my friends. Namaste. I'm so glad you're still with me. I hope you're enjoying your journey thus far. I know I am immensely. Whether you've sat every single day for this challenge so far, good for you. There's still tomorrow. Or whether you haven't even tried it one time, no worries. There's always tomorrow. The truth is, this practice is day to day, moment to moment. If we think about 3 months as a huge hill to climb or a valley to cross, it could be so overwhelming at the beginning that we don't even start. We see down the road and think there's no way I can meditate every day for that long. You might even start to bargain with yourself. Well, maybe I'll try it once a week. Maybe I can fit it in a few times a month. Let that go. Let the conversation of how hard it's going to be fall away as you take one step at a time towards making a committed effort. When we really start the conversation of how to create a daily practice, we have to be real about what it is we're doing. I've gotten questions from many of you asking, what am I supposed to think about? Or how do I know I'm in meditation and not just sitting quietly? Those are extremely valuable questions, and I encourage you to keep asking anything that comes up throughout this challenge. That's what we're here for. So let's talk about the 8 limbs of yoga. Because in the container of our yoga practice, we want to make sure we realize that there is so much more beyond just the physical aspect of asana, which so many of us are familiar with. So on the 8-limbed path of yoga, we can split the 8 limbs into 2 groups. The first 4, yamas and the niyamas, the asana and pranayama, are very external. And then as we move into the latter 4, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, and samadhi, we start to move more to the inner realms, the space of our spirit. So we start with pratyahara, the ability to let go of outer distractions. Sound, being one of the hardest things to avoid listening to, is ideally starting to turn inward. Our vision starts to turn in. Even our taste and our smell starts to shift so that the senses are withdrawn to be looked at and experienced from an inner space. You even start to see the beauty of your heart, to feel this space within you that is vast and incredible to explore. But from that space, as we withdraw our senses and sit, held in the space of concentration, dharana, we start to create a fertilized soil. We build a foundation on which we can grow. And then just maybe, when the time is right and not 1 second before, meditation will arise spontaneously. It is a state itself, and you may not experience it right away. Some of us may not ever get a glimpse of it in this 3 months, but some of us, if we hold space, will sit in awe and as witness to the beautiful place that meditation can take us. You might not even realize you're there until a sound external brings you back to the moment, until a feeling brings you back into your body. But it won't happen unless you truly believe, hold the space, and set yourself committed to the discipline of a daily conversation. And then just maybe it'll arise right when you're ready for it. And as you build the concentration, you cultivate the ability to meditate, samadhi, that absorbed state, will maybe someday be available to you at all times. But until then, even just a glimpse of it in meditation can be so sweet, so appealing that it keeps you drawing back again and again to the mat, to the cushion, to your chair, to whatever corner of the world that you're finding yourself in this journey. The truth is, most of us are going to be concentrating and cultivating the ability to extend our concentration to a longer and longer amount of time. And as we hold the space for that concentrated effort to build and to deepen, then we have the ability to slowly start to draw to us the idea of meditation. But it won't happen immediately. And some of you might get frustrated by that and decide that it's just not for you. So let's get real with what it means for ourselves to hold this space. Does it mean we're going to start having magical powers or start solving the problems of the world? Maybe. Maybe it just means we're going to start to see ourselves with more compassion, We'll start to have less reactivity in our life, less impulsive emotions responding to an unprecedented idea or situation in life. Perhaps it allows us to look at each other in the eye more completely and more with love and compassion. But the truth is, we're really holding space to see ourselves with compassion, to look at ourselves with kindness, with love, and with the utmost patience. For this practice is not for the weak-hearted, but the courageous spirit that shows up again, and again, no matter how successful you've been in the past or whether you've never done it before. Can you let yourself try, attempt something new, and be a witness to whatever it is that arises? So sit in concentration, the ability to simply focus on one thing for an extended amount of time. And perhaps that time lengthens as we move on. But don't think about how long the challenge is. Don't bargain with yourself to maybe just 3 days a week. Simply hold the space to try again today. Tomorrow will come exactly as it will, when it's supposed to. Hold space for today. Sit with your concentrated effort and trust that that's enough to hold the space of quiet, of stillness, letting go of any to-do lists, releasing any old conversations or memories, or letting go of any projected worry or fear, and simply resting in the space of your heart. There's so much to explore there once we stop thinking about what we're thinking about and simply just be. It's hard. It's not easy, but the practice of it is quite simple. Set the space, sit up tall, close your eyes, and breathe. And from that place, spontaneously, you might witness yourself in an incredibly beautiful space. I'm so grateful for your energy. Don't stop now. Trust that today is the perfect day to start again. Hold space for yourself, and know that I am holding space for you as well as for myself as we go on this journey together, ever deeper, ever more courageous into the space of our heart. So much love from my heart to yours. I bow to your courage. Good luck. See you next week. Namaste.